Let's try to get to Outlaw 3 here. Yeah, then you're right. So she didn't get really focused on initially. So it did do something, just not as much I had hoped for. Which is okay. So waiting for players to connect. I don't see anything really interesting when looking at the banners. Like I don't see someone with level 200 something. Which is very satisfying, I have to say, because it's really disheartening if you see other people being on level 200 something when you're only 92. Well, other people probably think the same thing. Or like, oh my gosh, you're 92 and I'm nowhere near as close. Am I actually going to get anything to choose from? So someone is already removed. I think this is an ideal combination. Like, I love Savages and Brute. Especially Knockout. I don't know whether they do so well in just regular games, but in here, they do just perfectly fine. None of these, please. Let's go for attack speeds. Alright, so I want you on front, you a little bit in the back. You're also fine in the back, and you can be on front. Let's do something like this. This on you, because more attack speed on you means more life stealing. Not going for Brawny, because I think it's utterly worthless. Since even though they give you a better bonus for knockout, I still think Brawnies are worthless in knockout.
They will never claim
Oh yeah, I want to tell you a bit about the best build that I found out here in knockout. At least something that worked for me time and time again. I don't know whether that has something to do with just being in knockouts, or whether that has something to do with that it's actually just a good build in general. And that is if you get warriors with brutes with heartless, which is actually quite easy to get, but it kind of depends on your starting crew, which kind of need to contain 2 of the. I didn't get Lycan. Is there a Lycan in here? Did I miss a Lycan? Oh, really? Oh, that's a shame. So you need either get brutes with heartless, heartless with warriors, or warriors with brutes, and you're fine. You probably get there, because there are so many heroes who overlap, and whoever overlap, they're quite easy to get. I need more damage, so let's go for Let's Go Crazy.
Just pick me already.
You're fine on there. I need to put someone in here. What am I going to do? Let's put another alchemist in here. Like, it's not ideal because I waste the chance of actually getting an alliance complete. On the other hand, I think getting another alchemist in there wouldn't hurt. So, how many do you need for each? I am not entirely sure. So I had Lifestealer, who's in both of them. You just, I think, wanted the brutes complete. You wanted 1 stack of warriors, if I'm not mistaken. If you have got Putch, then you've got your first stack of Heartless. And then I don't know anymore, I have to say. I have to try that out at some point. Let me go into the free build-up after this round, and then I'll show you. Probably a little bit easier if I see all the heroes in front of me instead of just doing it out of the top of my head. Neither of these is really nice, and I really do need some better units because we're losing a little bit here, which is rather a shame. Against what are we? So many knights, really? That's fun to see. He's got a free reroll. Let's put a Doom in here to get the brute stack complete. Do want to grab the Lycan. I do want to have Tusk. Let's have the Tusk first. Put this on you. Do I want to look for the Lycan? I probably want to. Otherwise I have to put an Alchemist in there again. Which wouldn't be ideal. Yeah. Completely agree with you, Hopkin. Knights are so annoying, or whatever you said. Rather surprised to see that our Lifestealer was alive for so long. won this one, which is rather good to see, because if we lost another one, we're down to 1 heart, and I wouldn't really want to test my theory out that you can survive on 1 heart and win knockout even though you only have 1 of them. I have to say, it's also very nice to see that almost all my units did the same amount of damage.
My plans are coming to fruition.
Nah, not really ruin. They're just not working out as well as you had hoped for. Doesn't mean they're complete shambles. I can do this. Let's change it up a little bit. Lycan a little bit to the back, Alchemist to the front. I want you in the front. You can go there, and you can go there. Why Lycan a little bit in the back? He's a little bit more squishy than, say, a Bristleback or Tusk at this point. Yes, you want to have 4 brutes complete. That's the main part, I think. It's a shame I didn't record those once, but I played them on the tablet on the couch, so... Oh, let's get the Spectre out of the way. Thank you. Also, I'm rather surprised to see that Alchemist put his pool of I don't know what with us. And there we go. Defeated one as well. As you can see, once you got the brutes complete, it actually is a really, really great alliance. And I think it's one of the alliances that is rather overlooked. Also, having fedoras with giving more people brute alliance, it's insane. Like, I really enjoy giving more heroes brutes. Like, you could argue that you could use that item for something else because you already have the alliance, so it's not really worth it just repeating an alliance. However, considering that every time a brute attacks, it applies a 60% damage debuff for 4 seconds, and it deals 150 damage once the debuff is applied. It's insane. Oh, he said, my pants are falling to fruition. Ah, that explains it a bit more. So considering that brutes actually... There is no reason not to go for more brutes. Because the whole reason why you pick the brute alliance is because of the extra power they get. And considering that against either mages or basically any alliance that is so burst damage based, just taking 60% out of their attack damage for like 4 seconds is massive. Having an army of brutes means that basically every time they attack, they apply that debuff, which is insane. I think I'm grabbing the Watch for now. The better unit I can put in here. No, not really. Even though I can grab a Slug, it's so not beneficial for us right now that I'm not going to do it. So let's have 1 stack of Heartless, which will work out really, really nice for us. I just knocked out the guy, yeah? I'm sorry for him. But, like, everyone is down to either 2 or 1 health. And we're having 2 level 3s in there, which is rather lovely. I think we just turned the tide around. I say very carefully. I don't want to be kicked out next 2 rounds. Like, that's the only thing I have to say. The alliance that is going to give us the most problems are summoners, because of the amount of units they have on the field. And they stole my Spirit Breaker, which is not ideal. Which is far from ideal, but having a level 3 lifesteal, it can turn the tide around. There we go. So, another guy kicked out, and everyone else down to 1 heart. Amazing to see. Alright, what do we want? I actually want to reroll and see whether we can get another Fedora, which we couldn't, unfortunately. Let's go for Monkey King Bar. And let's give you more damage, because your attack speed is quite high, if I'm not mistaken. Let's do grab the Lone Druid for next round. And let's get pushed to the next level. So we've got a whole bunch of people who can get to the next level rather soonish, which is awesome. And we also have someone for next round, so that's something we don't have to worry about anymore. Phew! It's going better and better! So Lifestealer did 13,000 damage, Lycan alone did 10,000 damage, Alchemist did 8,800 damage. Not 88,000, that would be insane. I don't even think that that's possible or not. Let me see, how is this going? I think they're having brutes as well. Control bonfire. What are you having? He's having brutes as well. So it's level 3 Lycan, level 3 Lifestealer against a level 3 Spirit Break. And we won thanks to the lifesteal of Lifestealer. Awesome. Okay, so let's put Lone Druid in here. I'm going to switch him around with Putch. Got a Putch on the bench. And now it's just leveling, really. Axe is going to be really nice to have in here as well. Probably even nicer than a Doom. So you know what? Let's do this. I mean, Brani is not going to do anything for us, let's be honest. But I think having an axe, and then if we're against summoners who are fairly low health, say because Spirit Breaker went through them, basically an axe can just chop them down freely. Probably should have put Axe somewhere else, considering that he has to walk around all the way. And Nexus has been pulled by Putch, which couldn't be more worse for him because he can't use his Enthra anymore. And indeed, Axe is doing exactly what I wanted Axe to do, which is just chop everyone down. And look at the size of that Putch. Oh wow, the Black Dragon is actually causing a problem for us. Yeah, probably X pulling out someone else and having a another X in there. I'm going for Moonshot, who I'm going to place on my Lifestealer. If I can get another Savage, who is going to be a Pangolier. Can I find a Pangolier in time? That's the big question. Can I find a Pangolier? I am going to sell you because I want to keep re-rolling for a moment. You're worth 3, you're worth 2. No, nothing. Okay, that's fine. So we either win, we either lose, but anyway, we're still second, at least. Alright, Lifestealer, show me what you're worth. And Essex is down. Doom's attack speed is slow. Lifestealer is doing okay. I mean, he's healing himself up, which is like the only thing I can ask for. We won this one! Awesome, so first place with a Brutes build. Blade Mill Putch could have been done. We got plus 140, which means we're basically knocking on the door of Outlaw 4, which is rather awesome. Alright, so let's play again. Oh, no, first I want to show you something. Can I go to a custom match for a moment? Training, and I want to do freestyle. There we go. So, I wanted to go for... Can I see... the War Per Alliance? I don't think so, that would be... I probably should type correctly. Alright, so these are all the warriors. So the things you can do is having a Putch in there. Can I put a Putch on here? There we go. Got a Putch in there. Probably these two. Even though I know Slardar isn't that great, he and Titan together have a skill, which is against mages is rather nice to have. Then we've got Brutes. Probably Lifestealer, considering that he is Heartless as well. And then probably Alchemist, Doom, and Spirit Breaker. Those 3 are the easiest. If you can get a Fedora on someone, it would be awesome. But then you have this, and you are currently on level 8, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're on 7. So that means you've got 3 more to go. You can either make Warrior Complete, which is rather nice, but then I would go, if I were you, for a Kunkka, a Tusk, or... preferably you want to have the... How are you called again? The Troll Warlord, of course. Of course, if you can have him in there, if you can get Heartless complete, that would be rather nice as well. However, I think they are less powerful. You can go for Skilled as well, so you have a little bit of wiggle room what you do with the last 3 units you have on the board. You can go either way. You can have another Tail of Heartless and put like another one on brutes, or like have an axe in there. If you have a fedora, you can choose to keep one brute out. However, I think these four work really well together. So yeah, I would advise just having the 4 brutes in there. If you can have the skilled alliance in there, do it. It will greatly help you against mage alliances, or basically any magic-based attacks that are done against you. Harvest isn't really that important. If you can get a second stack in there with, say, a Vengeful Spirit and a Death Prophet, it would be really nice, because then you can have one tier of Fallen as well, and you can, for example, get Wraith King in there. Though it isn't necessarily... It isn't really necessary for this alliance to be done really well. Probably having this all maxed out to, say, 3 stars, or many of them maxed out to 3 stars, is probably going to win you the match as well. Considering that you're a knockout, rather easy to do. But yeah, that's up to you.